Yeah, every other episode we get this.
Every time we kiss.
Thing pops up says right air. I don't know why.
Yeah, I have no clue. I have another Zoom.
I'd rather have the right air than the wrong air.
That's our show, everybody. Welcome back.
There's no topping that.
That's it. That's where we got to cut it. Oh man!
Wow. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this how you start your podcast?
Yeah.
What should we do?
How do you start the podcast?
Yeah. You want to start it
Normally we
off?
do like a little intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be like, "Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rough Week Podcast." I'm your host, Christophe Jean, and it's my co-host, Luke Tuma. That's normally how
Of course, we'd have to get Luke Tuma.
Yeah, we'd have to get Luke.
we'd have to
All
get
right,
Luke.
cut. Let's get. I'll call Luke. I'll call Luke.
Well, here we are.
Yeah,
Here
man.
we are, man.
Thanks for having me on the Echo Chamber Podcast.
Absolutely. Welcome back to Echo
Yeah,
Chamber.
brought to you by Audible.
Brought to you by Audible soon.
Brought to you by Audible.
We were joined today by our dear roommate.
Our
new roommate.
Our new roommate.
Oh, yeah.
We moved him in right onto the pod. He just got
I wasn't
here.
sure if I could make it.
Yeah. He had a long commute
Yeah.
from that door
From that
behind
door
us.
over there.
Wearing the shirt he wore last night.
Yeah, and to sleep.
None of us have showered.
Yeah, I am stinky and greasy. My hair looks like shit. Can I just say my hair looks like shit?
I think
And
it
no
looks
one-
good.
looks good, man.
Yeah.
No, man,
Yeah.
this is bad. It's
You have
greasy.
like 1960s Joker hair.
Thanks,
What's that guy's name? Yeah.
Jack Nicholson?
No,
no.
the guy before that. No one
Caesar
knows.
Romero.
Oh my God! What
I know
a
everything.
ridiculous
Dude, he knows
pull.
the name of anybody who was on TV between 1940 and 1998.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a superpower that's almost useless.
Gladys
Not
Worthrop?
almost. It's entirely useless. Yeah.
That's great. You should go.
There's an interesting story about Caesar Romero, though.
Yeah.
Really?
Who played the Joker in the 1960s
Batman show.
Okay.
Batman television series.
Yeah.
He was a closeted gay man.
Yeah, dude, you guys
And-
have like a ton in common.
I'm not closeted.
And I just thought that was an interesting story. No,
Yeah.
no, he was a closeted gay man, and there was
Yeah.
a rumor. All these like Hollywood rumors where like guys would get under glass coffee tables and have ladies shit on
them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
Shout
this
out,
guy-
shout out to Tim McLaughlin real quick, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Welcome
Is that-
anytime.
Welcome
Is that-
anytime. He told me about that's
Danny
Eggs,
Thomas.
Danny Thomas style.
Yeah.
Oh, who's Danny Thomas?
He was
He was the Joker in the
He was the guy.
1970s.
I think was he an athlete or something? Or an
No,
actor?
no, he was an actor. He had
An
a
actor, TVA star.
very famous, very famous.
You
in
really
the-
trumped
in
it
the
up there.
19
Very famous.
Very famous.
One loves. I heard he sits under glass tables.
He's a sick fuck.
This guy, I mean, it's gross what he's doing, folks. It's gross.
He shits right under the glass table. The lady shits on the glass table.
But if he shits under a glass table, he just shits underneath it.
So not. We'll get back to the Sid. Fucking Caesar.
See, well, yeah, what did Caesar Romero do?
Romero.
Yeah.
There's a rumor that he would stand in like a bucket of water and have strapping young men throw orange wedges at his ass.
What?
Is that really it?
Why in a bucket of water? What did that
Well,
do?
I guess to catch.
This is like how.
You wouldn't want to catch him on dry ground.
It's like, oh, I'm not wasting
That'd be
perfectly good orange segments.
Come on, boys. You know the drill.
Eat up, boys. I'm the Joker.
Hey guys, when you come in, there's fresh oranges right over there in the wicker bowl. I'll be in the water tub,
naked,
Yeah.
jacking off.
Yeah.
No, I think that says a lot about like what people thought gay sex was before people knew what gay sex
Yeah.
was. They're like, I heard they throw oranges at each other. No, that's all wrong.
I hear they dress up like clowns and have young boys throw orange peels at them.
No. They do water balloons and then they fucking piss
Well,
in each
that's
other's
actually
mouths.
where the term fruit came from.
No way.
No.
That would be crazy.
That's great.
If you were closeted gay guy playing
You
the
know
Joker,
what? That
coined
is
the
a
term
weird
fruit.
term if you think about it just in vague terms. Like, why are gay people fruits?
Right.
Why are they fruits? Fairy makes more sense.
Well, to you. I wouldn't
But
say
again,
No,
that.
I'm not saying I would call them fairies to their face.
We do need to be careful here because we ran the Google Analytics and 91% of our listeners are gay. So we have to be careful here. To be careful
wild,
here.
dude.
Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy they have that on Google Analytics. It's a cool new
Yeah, they
add-on.
didn't call them gay on Google Analytics either.
Yeah.
They use a lot of bad words that we will not
they call
call
them-
fairies.
They call them fruits.
We're
Yeah.
91% fruits.
Anyway, that's a fascinating story, Trent.
That is
I never
a good
knew
story.
that. I never knew that.
That is not. That's ridiculous.
We've got all kinds of
It makes
stories.
me almost want to try it. I'm like, maybe I'm missing something.
We could try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Do
have
you have a
everything.
bucket?
We have 2 young men and a guy that looks like
All
the
we need is
Joker from the 60s. So we have everything we need.
All we need is white face
All right,
paint.
go ahead, fellas.
I just got to pick up some oranges. And
Yeah.
we're
I'm just
completely
getting
set.
pelted with oranges. I don't get it.
But I am hard.
I don't get the appeal.
You're about to come.
And then I just bust really
You
hard
don't get
randomly.
it until you get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I could see like maybe like he likes to be like put orange wedges in his ass or like eat them off of boys.
To have them just thrown at your body.
Just to be it just doesn't sound very sexual. But I don't know. What do I know?
It's also not a very hard thing. There's like not a lot of impact there. It's like a soft.
Yeah, it's like you
Sure.
can't even get a lot of. If it's segments, you really can't get a lot of momentum.
It's a very nuanced thing he's doing. I like
If only
it.
we could get into the mind.
Of the Joker. One of Batman's most villainous foes.
It's like inside the actor's studio.
Yeah.
I understand you stood in a bucket of water.
Now, did Clayface ever have young boys throw orange peels at him?
just
Or perhaps Killer Croc. One of Batman's
niche Batman.
yeah.
I can't think of any more.
They made that Batman movie, like the revamp thing with the Riddler, Paul
They
Dano.
made a Batman?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
saw
they're
the-
making
the
another
Batman.
one. They're making another one, and they said something. They're like, "Yeah, there's a lot of villains we haven't explored yet, like Clayface, and Killer Croc."
I have an interesting story about the Batman movie. I saw it in theaters.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's really interesting, Trent.
And I sat next to a gay guy.
And he was like, Robert Pattinson.
Oh man,
He was throwing oranges at the screen the whole time.
No, I saw the Batman movie in theaters, and it wasn't. I went to a matinee showing, and it wasn't very busy. But a couple rows over from me, a couple was having sex.
Like full on sex.
yeah.
like she was writing on him. Or
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
She was like,
Was she facing you because she's writing on him? She's looking
Was it
back at
reverse
you?
cowgirl?
No, they were off to the side of me.
Okay, so she was kind of just facing
Wait,
towards.
is reverse cowgirl when she's facing away?
Yeah,
Okay, that makes more sense.
Wouldn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cowgirl's when she's facing you.
yeah.
But that's not how you ride a horse.
Yeah, wouldn't reverse cowgirl be normal cowgirl? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we should write a letter.
Cowgirl would
To
be
the
I'm on my
makers of
hand.
Batman.
Cowgirl would be I'm on all fours and she's sitting on my back. Would
Yeah.
be real cowgirl.
Right,
And-
just sort of getting
and-
off on the crease of your
Yeah, but
spine.
where does the orange wedges play in?
Anyway,
Anyway, you want to give a rundown of our?
we're gonna give a rundown, a little
Yeah.
little subtext to what we do here
Yeah.
on Echo Chamber.
On Echo
This is the
Chamber.
podcast where Trent and I read articles from the Wall Street Journal, and
Yeah.
only the Wall Street Journal, because
Yeah.
one of us gets the Wall Street Journal for free from work.
Nice.
Yeah,
And that's it.
Reveal at the end of each season of who gets it for free at work.
Yeah, next season the other one will
Stay
get it
tuned
for
to
free
find
from
out
work.
who gets it for free at work. Is it Trent?
Trent,
Is
what
it
do-
maybe it's me. I'm the new roommate. Maybe
hey.
these come to the door and I go, hey, fellas.
Bring some journals, baby.
fellas, if you want to read my journal.
Trent, what are we going to be reading today from you?
Well, we've got a story about pandas leaving the United States of America.
Oh.
Wow.
I
They're
heard about
leaving.
this. I heard about this.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, we'll get into that.
Oh, it's a teaser.
Yeah, we
these
gotta
are
give a
teasers.
rundown.
I like the rundown.
We're giving a rundown first.
Yeah, you can do
want me to
a
go?
rundown
Sure,
and
let's
you
trade
can do
off.
like
We're also going to be reading about roller coaster enthusiasts who are in a complete war over who has ridden the most roller coasters.
oh wow.
Wow.
Spoiler alert, none of them have had sex.
Well, we also got a story about a Russian oligarch's yacht being seized.
No!
No.
That's you hate to hear a story
Yeah,
I
like
hate
that.
to hear that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It's
Nice
like
people can't have nice things.
when is the
Yeah.
government going to just know their place?
We'll also be reading a story about moms, not real moms, but fill-in moms being hired for college students that are away from their families.
Oh God. Sounds
right.
Japanese.
And our
Yeah, what if it just we just go right, man?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And our final story is about angry young men on the internet.
Yeah.
And how to deal with that.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay. As an
So-
angry young man, or like
Which side are we on?
Well,
I'm pro
That's-
angry young man.
that's to be determined.
That's to be. We're
yeah.
gonna find out.
Yeah.
Well, Trent, why don't you kick us off with
Let's
the
hear about these pandas.
Let's hear
Yeah.
about the pandas.
I want to hear about these pandas.
Well,
And this
well,
is from what newspaper is this from?
this is from the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. Interesting.
Headline: DC.
Do you do that before every headline?
sometimes I do.
If you
sometimes
know
I don't.
Trent's reading the newspaper in his room when you randomly
Headline.
Trent, could you not read the newspaper at 3 a.m.?
DC is in pandemonium as China takes back beloved bears.
Wow, they just can't let anything go. Now it's like
China was like, "Give me back the bears."
so
Well-
things are really getting tense with China, huh? They want the pandas back.
yeah.
Yeah, they do. They want the panda back. The
Yeah.
U.S. Capitol grapples with the coming departure of the giant Beltway insiders.
Is grapples really the right word?
Yeah.
Seems like they just ship them back, and that's kind
No,
of
they're grappling.
Well,
They have
but
to deal with this now.
But apparently, in
Sounds like a logistical nightmare shipping a
It
panda.
does, yeah.
You kidding me?
well, we'll actually get into that. Funny you should mention it. But apparently, our nation's capital they love pandas, and the panda is very important to
the DC
So
Zoo.
Yeah.
got it. So this is Washington D.C. and not the D.C. cinematic universe. That's grappling with the panda departure.
Batman
Thanks for
has to give
clarifying.
back his pet panda from the bat
Who will throw
lair.
oranges at me?
well, Dateline Washington. There are constants to life in the nation's capital: sweltering summers, political dysfunction, and for much of the last 50 years, giant pandas.
Wow. I had no idea.
They're a constant. That's crazy.
Well,
They're constant.
They were a constant, but later this year, 3 pandas living in the National Zoo will be sent back to China, which has the rights to pandas
Yeah.
in captivity all over the world.
Whoa!
I didn't know that.
I
That's
didn't either.
crazy.
Yeah.
Their departure will leave Washington without at least one of the rotund, cuddly-looking bears for only the second
You have to call
time.
him fat. Rotund.
Only the
Rude.
second time since Richard Nixon's breakthrough with Beijing in 1972.
Who could forget the 72 breakthrough?
That's what Nixon is most famous for, is pandas.
Nixon goes to China.
Yeah, he did go. That was a big deal when he
went
did go to China.
He went to China.
He was like, "I'd like the pandas." That's my Nixon.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
have a
pretty
Nixon?
good.
I would like to keep your pandas. No, it
All
sounds
right,
like
we got a deal for pandas, but they do have the rights to them and can take them back at any moment.
Richard. That sucks. What? That's the best I could do.
So why now, Trent? Why now?
Well, that's because U.S.-China relations aren't so good.
Oh no!
Really?
Yeah, but zoo officials hope the panda's absence is short-lived and are applying for a fresh batch.
Aww.
They are still figuring out what to do without the zoo's stars and key attraction. We have folks who come repeatedly for the giant pandas, so we're going to see a drop in attendance for that, said Pamela Baker Mason, the zoo's director.
The porn star turned.
Yeah,
I'm Pamela
that's the
Baker
thing.
Mason.
We've noticed.
Ridiculous 3 named porn stars.
We've noticed that everybody's name in the Wall Street Journal sounds
Sounds
Like a
made
made
porn
up.
up.
star?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds made up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound real.
Wait, what's the Cubs name? It's in the picture right there.
Well,
I just want you to try to read that. Cub Zhaoqi Ji with his farewell dessert. Dude, I'm about to cry. He's
Yeah.
a farewell
It is a
dessert.
sad-
You fucking
They
kidding
gave
me?
him a farewell dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give him a farewell dinner. They're
Well,
having a
it's
big.
probably very bamboo
It's heartbreaking.
heavy. I don't know what his
It is
dessert is.
bamboo heavy.
That's all they
Bamboo
eat.
a la
dude.
mode.
It is bamboo. They also don't have sex.
With
Pandas.
me.
Wait till I tell you about the
Much
roller
to my
coaster.
chagrin, they don't have sex.
In captivity, yeah. They
Yeah.
don't be
Wish China
fucking-
would take back the roller coaster guys.
They have actually exclusive rights to the roller coaster, guys, all across the country.
But pandas first arrived at the National Zoo during a fuzzier period in great power relations.
Oh, my God.
There's a lot of puns.
I hate that.
Traveling with her husband in China in 1972, then First Lady Patricia Nixon was
Patty Nix.
taken with the pandas at the Beijing Zoo. Zhu Anlai. Then the premier of China promised her, I'll give you some in return for 2 pandas. The U.S. gifted China 2 musk oxen. Doesn't seem like a fair trade.
No.
We gave them 2 fucking oxen.
And we got the
Yeah.
cutest
They probably
animal in the
just
I
world.
would want them back too. But say, here's your fucking bullshit ox back. Give us our pandas.
Terrible trade.
Yeah,
Nixon
it
must have
is.
been a real sweet talker.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really
Patty
fucked
Nixon
them
probably threw in a
over.
little something extra,
Yeah,
if you know what I'm saying.
We had a good deal for 50 years, but it sounds like it's all over now. Trent.
It's
Yeah.
all over now. Over the decades,
Yeah.
over the decades, the excitement spread across Washington. Panda statues went up. The mascot for the Washington Mystics women's basketball team is a panda.
So that's
Well, we all knew that.
Yeah, we all knew that.
knew that.
just trying to have the rights to the mascot as well. They're going to be revoking
They have the
that.
right to the women's basketball team,
Yeah,
actually.
they want all
They're-
the women back, too.
It's going to be another Griner situation.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going to have to leverage.
we got to get Britney back.
We got to get Britney back.
Yeah,
They
so-
should be like a Taken style movie, but
Isn't
for
that
Britney
crazy though? That
Griner.
China they have
Redact pandas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here, tell me this. What if we just said no? We're gonna
I
hang
think
on
that
to
we would have.
Probably World
we
War
go to
Three.
World
Yeah.
War Three.
Probably
Can you
World War
imagine
Three.
pandas starting World War Three?
I think we'd face very grave consequences.
sanctions like you wouldn't believe.
Everything is made in China, dude.
How do
Even
they ship them
pandas.
back? They put them in crates, put them on a cargo ship.
I
Well-
think they just put them in a crate and just push
They
it
fly
out.
coach. How do they?
funny you
They actually
boy.
probably do fly.
Funny you boy should ask.
Yeah.
That's the last sentence. And how do you even send a panda to China? FedEx apparently.
So China goes, we want the panda back, and then FedEx goes, all right,
Yeah.
cracking their knuckles.
You're gonna have to fill out some custom forms.
Yeah. Oh, we can do pandas. Yeah. Yeah. No, we brought them here in the first place.
Pandas, you want to do some pandas?
Yeah. So,
That's my FedEx
but
employee impression.
have no fear. Representative Nancy Mace, a Republican from South Carolina, has
May.
Mace
Oh,
has legislation to keep U.S.-born panda cubs in America, sort of anchor babies.
They're gonna be separated from their parents at the border,
Wow.
dude.
Jesus.
They're literally in cages like the
But
Mexican.
FedEx
kids.
should change their name to the Panda Express. There you go.
There you
I don't know if that's taken. I don't know who
right.
has the rights to that one. Wow.
So
Wow.
we
So
think about
the world's falling apart. We're losing pandas.
Yeah.
They'll probably take, Kung Pao chicken next.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Right.
The general probably wants it all back.
General So's.
General
famous
Tso.
Chinese
Did you say
dish,
General
Kung Pao
Tso's?
chicken. I say General Tso's, yeah.
Is it So's? I hear people say Sao, and I'm like,
General
dude,
Tao. General
Tao. I'm
Tao's.
like, it's TSO. It's like Tsunami. It's
General
So.
So's. Yeah. Isn't there a different general that also has a Chinese dish?
Yeah.
Generals
Tai
love-
Jinping.
Those guys loved Chinese food.
Yeah,
on
the
battlefield.
Chinese?
Yeah, the Chinese generals.
Chinese generals. Wait, no, there's only one. There's only General So's.
General So's.
Yeah, and then
I'm thinking
there's
of Kung Pao chicken.
yeah, General Kung Pao,
Yeah.
Admiral
General
Kung Fu,
General Rangoon.
General Rangoon.
General Wonton soup.
Yeah, he was an admiral. Actually,
Yeah,
so it's not,
yeah, Lieutenant
yeah.
Sesame Chicken.
Wow. So the pandas, when, are the pandas already gone? Or they're leaving like this year, or we don't?
I don't know. Can we go see
they
them?
don't
Do we
know.
have-
End of October, they say, but there's no exact date.
Well, they'll probably have a blowout Halloween thing.
They have
Yeah.
a big, they have like a big 2-week festivity
should,
where
like,
they play
spray
Kung
paint.
Fu Panda at the zoo. And
Yeah.
They should like spray paint like a black bear with like white spots and send it back and see
Yeah.
how long they notice.
Right. Send them another ox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
sorry. We thought you wanted more ox.
Oh, I thought you wanted more ox.
Oh, you want the pandas
Thought
back?
you wanted pandas.
Sorry, we're just used to sending you guys oxen.
Sorry. No, the pandas are all dead.
Well, speaking of things that don't have,
and send them back to fucking China.
speaking of things that don't have sex, we have got this is an article from the Wall
I thought you
Street
were going to be
Journal.
like our guest today.
Yeah, yesterday, Christophe Jean, friend of the show. Welcome anytime. This is from the Wall Street Journal, and headline.
Headline.
The ups and downs of racing to ride every roller coaster. Buffs keep count, compare bruises and tallies. Quote, this hobby gets really nuts.
Dude, they're serious.
Yeah. Rick Matthews' big vacation this year is a 23-day jaunt across Europe and North America, during which he rode 131 roller coasters. Quote, by the time I got home, I was like, why do I do this stupid hobby? That's a great question. This is Matthews, who is 36 and lives in
at home,
his mother's
Manassas,
basement,
Virginia, under his mom's bed. Matthews, a professional event strategist, is among a cadre.
Event strategist? What the fuck is an event strategist?
I guess you just strategize events.
You're gonna want to set your wedding up here, and then we're gonna tag team and flank the bar.
Those are more event tactics.
Oh yeah,
but this is strategy.
What's the difference between strategy and tactics? Those seem synonymous to me.
In World War II, the strategy was to invade Europe and take Berlin.
Yeah,
but the tactics.
That's the minutia.
It's the minutia.
Okay, well that sounds like an umbrella underneath of.
Yeah, so he does the big picture stuff for events. Anyway, he's among a cadre of coaster counters, enthusiasts obsessed with riding as many roller coasters as they can.
I mean, it's so dumb.
The pastime can be a real scream.
Yeah,
but also.
Jesus Christ!
But also has its lows, like never having sex.
Wait, so he went to Europe. Can you imagine going to Europe and going, I'm here to ride roller coasters. I want to experience the culture, the people. I will go to Disney World Paris, though.
Well, they go all over the place, and there is some discrepancy as to what counts as a roller coaster. The roller coaster community does not agree on which rides actually count, sparking squabbles. Devotees even brave kiddie coasters to pad their tallies.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's
bullshit. That's horseshit.
Green Galloway, a 63-year-old retired automotive engineer, says he had to convince a park owner in Uzbekistan to let him ride a children's ride that looked like a caliper. I like it says had to convince. Yeah, he didn't.
He's like, please God, let me
I
ride.
need this.
Yeah, the Uzbeki guy was like, do you have like $20? And he's like, yeah.
Quote, this hobby gets really nuts. They all keep saying it gets really nuts. It's nuts a million.
It's freaking wackadoo.
Greenway ranks number one on coastercount.com, a site widely used by aficionados to track their progress in the bathtub. They have nearly over almost 3,000 people on this site have claimed to have ridden more than 200 coasters, according to Coaster Count. And that doesn't include counters who are shy about their count and prefer to track it themselves. I'm kind of shy about my count. What about you guys? Are you guys shy?
I'm a real coy coaster counter.
Are you shy about your count?
I don't know, like 76. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of modest about mine. Some parks require adults to be accompanied by children on certain coasters. So Falcione is a different person whose tally clocks at 289, has on a few occasions worked up the courage to ask to borrow a tween from the set of wide-eyed parents. Quote, the parents are kind of standoffish. Yeah, you think? Can
I ride a roller coaster with your boy?
But the kids are all about it.
Yeah. Well, that's classic pedo logic, dude.
I guess you know.
Yeah. Okay, well, the kids wanted to go in the van. I don't know what the big fucking deal
is.
The
kids love it, my unmarked van.
Man, I do have candy in there. I'm not lying.
Michael Jackson shows up in your living room.
That is
I need a tween to go on my roller coaster with me.
Well, he did have a roller coaster.
He did have a Ferris wheel, a roller coaster.
Neverland Ranch.
Yeah.
Neverland.
Never fucking going there.
Yeah.
If I was a kid.
If I did,
a chimp. Bubbles.
If I did, I wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
During the recent meeting of the Defunctors roller coaster group, members debated what roller coasters actually qualify for an official coaster credit.
Yeah, there needs to be some sort of metric.
Yeah, traditionalists say roller coasters should have wheels and should be powered by gravity. In other words, must be rolling and coasting. Others embrace a looser definition, one that includes increasingly popular water rides and others. Jeff Pike, president of Skyline Attractions, which has made amusements for Six Flags, SeaWorld, and others, says the company's first-generation Skywarp ride generated much quibbling. The figure-8 shaped attraction rocked passengers back and forth and left them suspended upside down 6 stories high. Some parks marketed it as a roller coaster, but hardcore coaster counters disputed the claim because the ride was powered by an engine. Pike said even his own son, himself a coaster counter, argued Skywarp wasn't a coaster. Quote,
that's so funny.
Quote, I told him to drop it.
Wow.
He's like, Skywarp's not a fucking coaster, Dad! I'm sick of it! You're not my boy! I never loved you!
Drop it, son. Drop it.
Yeah, well...
Wow.
Why don't you drop the name?
Dad, it's not a roller coaster. It's engine powered.
It's engine powered. It's an engine... It's a roller engine.
Jeremy, we have let you live here rent-free for far too long. The 37...
Oh, fuck you, man!
Your coaster count is 290, which is impressive.
I am proud of my boy. I am proud of your coaster counting. I am very proud of your coaster counting. I'm not going to pretend I'm not.
I'm proud of your coaster count, son. I'm more of a shy counter.
A shy count.
You think there's like...
I'm a shy
think it's kind
counter.
of like body count, you know?
Yeah, what's your... I've
What's your
learned
coaster count?
girls hate it when you ask them what their coaster count is.
yeah.
What's my body count?
started
0.
drinking.
Pig.
Now, are you guys big coaster heads?
No.
Me either.
No, I enjoy a roller coaster, but I mean, I ride one once every 2 years.
Not
3 years.
yet.
tops.
Yeah,
I do not even
I can't remember
At
the
the
last
county fair?
one. I
31,
cannot
and
remember the last one I
back
went
gets
on.
blown out. I'm fucking my
Yeah, your
shoulders
back
hurt.
gets blown out, but it does.
it does, dude.
Sorry.
Fuck! I knew we were going to have you on
that
here.
was an alley-oop just slammed out.
yeah,
Dude, my
dude.
back gets blown
Well, you
out.
got to be good to the guests like that.
Yeah, you got
those-
to give them
those chip
nice,
shots.
sweet gay jokes that are really easy to make. Trent, you do something. Try to do something like an innuendo that's obviously about gay sex. Go ahead.
I was fucking this guy.
Yeah, probably
Trent
were.
Mabry,
Bet you
the
were.
master of innuendo.
I was having a gay sex. Sorry.
No,
I didn't.
the last time I rode a roller coaster was at the county fair in Indiana.
He's from Indiana.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really Indian.
Indian of
You
you.
know all those Indians from Indiana?
And I went with a girl I had a huge
Crush on?
and
How long?
were you?
Wait,
like freshman year.
of high school?
High school?
Yeah.
That's the last roller coaster you went on?
I'm not a
coaster?
That's
an
crazy.
adventure head.
You're not a coaster counter?
No.
That's crazy.
It's
I mean,
kind of
mine
weird
was in my
because
20s.
I don't
can
really
say
understand how
that.
you keep your count up if you're not going hitting 150 a year.
Yeah. What about those like little horses outside of stores that you put a quarter in? Is that a coaster?
Well, I believe if you ask the son of the company,
Yeah.
He would say no.
He'd tell you to fuck off and
He
get
probably-
lost.
you
yeah.
go drop
And I
it,
tell him to
Jeremy, drop it.
If we talk about this
Drop it is
again,
so funny.
I swear to God, I'm kicking you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? I was at the county fair.
Was that the county?
Did you smooch the girl?
No,
I
because
see.
I
She was
almost,
18.
Your count wasn't high enough?
No, my count, my sperm count. No, I almost threw up on the roller coaster.
That's a really unsexy look.
It's an unsexy look, and you can't. There's no recovery after.
Were you green? Were you like one
I
of
was
those guys in
green,
Roller
and
Coaster
I-
Tycoon?
We got off the thing, and she was trying to talk to me. I go.
Yeah.
I had to put. We have to pause. We have to stand here. I didn't throw up, but there's no recovery from.
Yeah,
Now, tell me, what did you eat before you went on the coaster?
funnel cakes, fucking hot wings.
Yeah.
big
You're an
thing of
amateur. Dude. You
lemonade,
got protein
county
bars,
fair. Yeah.
solids.
Yeah, solid stuff.
Yeah, but you're at the county fair. I mean, it only
yeah, I
comes
know. What
once-
a devilish combo.
Deep,
Yeah.
deep fried corn dogs and fucking
yeah.
deep fried Snickers. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
so good.
Does sound good. I'd love to go to a county fair.
Love that. I had a last time I went to a county fair, I had a deep fried Oreo. And I
All
had
the deep fried
Oh.
Oreos.
That's the best thing
yeah.
I've had. That's like the stupid deep fried thing.
Yeah.
It's the best thing.
We had a really good one. This place in the Upper East Side.
Yeah, we
Fantastic.
split
They
one.
had a fried Oreo.
We split one.
You
we were
guys
talking.
Split one and held in.
We were talking. So Trent and I are a little shy talking about our coaster count. So we'll go to like a bar somewhere, like quiet. Where we
Have a
can-
couple drinks, have a couple
yeah.
fried Oreos,
Yeah,
loosen
yeah.
up.
Like, to be honest, man, I'm only like 36. Yeah.
He's like, I'm 37. I'm not even there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick though. I remember when I was a little kid, I went to a Catholic school. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I went to a Catholic
Same,
school.
bro.
Really?
Yeah.
How long?
All 12 years.
Oh, really? You're wild.
Wow.
Okay,
I didn't believe in it.
I'm not that sexy,
Past
but
8.
I didn't believe in it past probably 8 or 9. But anyway, I went there till I was like 9, and they had a county fair type thing every year. They had the church carnival.
Yeah.
And it was freaking awesome. And then I went with my friend who was like really fat. He was like huge, but he was really, really fat.
Yeah.
How many pounds?
Dude, that's great. That's
what's
the
his
thing.
count?
Well, his weight count was wild. He was like a 5'2", like 9-year-old. He was huge.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty big in 9-year-old standards. I don't really know how big the average 9-year-old is, but he was way taller than me. And then he ate a bunch of food, like a bunch of fried bullshit, and then we went on this like fucking, crazy little thing.
Yep.
And then he puked everywhere. And then I was hanging out with his mom, talking about it. They're like, he eats a lot, and then he eats a lot of food. He's a big boy, and I told him he shouldn't have had that funnel cake before he went on that coaster. And then he threw up, and then and then I told her, I was like, I'm going to play football this summer or something, and she goes, Michael's too big to play football. He's 220 pounds. I was like, he's 220, dude.
It's like you realize this is all your fault.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
He's like, he's a big fat fuck. I don't know where he gets it.
I told him not to have them funny cakes when I went on that
vote for
coaster.
him.
There he is, twirling, twirling, twirling and hurling.
Now he's just puking all over
But you know what?
the
You know what? Though he's still my baby boy.
But he's my baby boy,
Still my
and I love his rat tail. He had a rat tail. I love his rat tail.
Wow,
Isn't that crazy?
That
is wild.
Do you ever know any kids with a rat tail?
Too big to play
I don't know.
football.
I'll look him up. Yeah, that's normal though.
Look him up. Friend of the show. Welcome anytime.
Michael, I will not say his last name because I don't want to be doxxed by the freak echo chamber fans.
Yeah, dude. Chamberheads.
Chamberheads will fucking
The chamber pots.
The chamber.
Woo! Echo Unlimited, like the shirt.
Well, so these are rides for county fair. These are rides for country bumpkins and stuff. But there are rides for the rich. Trent.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that?
What a transition!
Speaking of
We're
lightning,
big on transitions.
Lightning.
abnormally large thing. Speaking of a really large thing,
is my bulge showing? I've been kind of really.
That's what he was referencing.
I kind of been really relaxing.
Now
You guys
your
are like,
fat friend
I realize
was
like my
referencing
penis and balls
your
are going to
fat,
be fucking
big
front and
fat
center
cock.
for this fucking
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to look.
Here, we'll put the coffee
Call
cup.
the little eye candy for the echo for the chamber
Yeah,
pots.
that's a solid bulge, dude. I need to up my shit.
Well,
here.
no, I mean it's just like I fluffed up before the show.
Yeah, you fluff?
Hey, we
I fluff.
appreciate
I'm
it.
at 40.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I mean, when you bring a guest on
I'm
the
at
show,
40%
you
kinda-
kind of want him to fluff
I don't
up.
want the echo heads to not see my fucking to see my flaccid penis. That'd be embarrassing.
Chamber pots.
Chamber pots. Chamber secrets.
Wow.
Chamber
Got
pots.
swallowed.
We'll keep
Into the 36 chambers.
we'll keep brainstorming it.
I like chamber pots.
I like chamber pots.
chamber pots.
I think
That's where they shit and piss into.
Yeah, dude, it rocks. Deborah! Replace my chamber pot!
Well,
Just squatting in a pot, throwing it on your bed.
Deborah, I've shit and piss in my
That
chamber
must
pot.
smell so bad.
the chamber pot.
Yeah. Imagine how.
Or do they only piss there? I think they shat out the window and stuff. They
I
just
think they
piss.
shit in the fire.
Really?
Yeah.
That would smell
No, I
worse.
just made that up.
I believed it.
Yeah. And then they huff the fumes. They get high.
Oh, Deborah!
Yeah, it's called jankum. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Headline. This from the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
From the Wall Street Journal.
That's from the Wall
Speaking of
Street Journal.
shitting and pissing, Russian
There-
oligarchs.
There actually is some shit and piss involved in this story.
Oh, nice.
wow, I can't
I
wait.
love that. I love that.
Oligarchs' yachts are seized. Then taxpayers cover the bills.
Ooh. that
It's a
was
lose-lose.
It sounded good at first in a
Yeah.
way.
So they don't get the boat, and I have to pay for them not having a cool boat?
That sucks. Let them keep the boat.
And now these Russian taxpayers?
Well,
Yeah, there's
this is actually.
I mean, there are oligarchs here.
This is actually in Falmouth Harbor. Falmouth Harbor, Antigua and Barbuda.
Barbuda?
Barbuda.
Welcome
That's
to Barbuda.
I am Barbuda. I've never heard of that place in my life.
Russia's a
No,
big
but I've
place,
heard of
dude.
Antigua.
Barbuda.
24 armed
Barbados.
Barbuda.
Shit and piss and poop.
Taxpayers coming.
Zelensky.
Right, sorry, Trent. We'll get a fighting chance here.
Ukraine
in
isn't
there.
shooting.
24 armed police and 5 FBI agents fanned out across the harbor here early one morning last year. They raided the Alpha Nero. A 270-foot mega yacht. Believed to be owned by Andrei Grigorovich Gareyev, a Russian phosphates magnate sanctioned by the U.S. for links to President Vladimir Putin.
Boo.
Not a friend of the show. Not welcoming.
Friend of the show, Zelensky, call us. Zelensky, ring my line.
Ever since the $120 million yacht, nearly the length of a football field, and outfitted with an infinity pool that transformed into a dance floor, has sat idle in the sleepy harbor.
Okay, hold on. I'm sick.
Sounds tight.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
It's a floating reminder that
of the
West's economic war against Russia and the difficulties in managing and offloading billions in seized Russian assets. It has also become a nightmare for this tiny country of 93,000.
What country is that?
Bermuda.
Antigua. And Barbuda.
Oh, so these are countries.
Take our yachts
Russia.
No.
The Russian oligarchs had their yachts in these countries. And then the Russian government took the yachts.
Got it.
And then taxpayers...
Did the Russian government take the yachts? Or we took the yachts?
Wait, we took it.
We took it? Let's go!
Yeah, it's tight.
Woo, USA.
No more boats for you.
It's like at a police auction, a super yacht.
So we're the taxpayers getting shafted here.
Yeah, we're the taxpayers getting shafted here.
Actually
Tell me my TikTok money's going to this?
Yeah. I mean, this is a bunch of bullcrap.
I think it's the taxpayers in this country are paying.
Oh, great.
I love that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't see what the problem
we love it, but the tax...
This is like the wall in Mexico is going to pay for it, but real.
Yeah, but real.
Yeah.
We love it, sure, but the taxpayers of this cash-strapped nation are currently paying $28,000 a week.
I'm sorry.
Watching Trent try to muscle through this story.
It's so funny. It's so funny, dude. There's 93,000 there. That's like a small city.
$1 a piece would not even cover a dent in it.
I mean, that's like in like fucking. I'm trying to think of a 93,000 city. I can't even think of one.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
It's 93,000.
No, it's not that. That's way too many. There's not 93,000.
No. I was like hyperbolic. Yeah.
No, there's like 4,000 there, dude. Actually, I don't know how. No, it's 10,000.
I think it's probably 20.
So tell us,
20,
tell
30,000.
us, get to the meat and potatoes.
How many? Yeah, tell us how many people are at Madison Square Garden.
So they're paying $28,000 a week to maintain the stationary boat, including the salary of an Italian captain and a $2,000 a day.
He's like, my money goes to that Italian captain. He's like, what? I need to leave. I need to eat. I drive the boat for the Russian oligarch. Wow.
They also spend $2,000 a day in diesel to keep its air conditioning running.
Holy fucking shit.
If it turns off, mold will spread through the vessel within 48 hours.
It's a money pit.
Mold will spread through the vessel in 48 hours.
That's
Seems
so
like kind of a design flaw.
You know what they should do?
So
Poke a fucking hole in the bottom of it. Let it sink to the bottom of the ocean. Why are we keeping it functional?
Yeah, no, it should just go, like, you should give it to Bezos at like a fucking 1% rate.
Make it a tourist attraction.
Give it to Bezos for like $1 million.
They're trying to. We'll get into that.
You should use it like a
They're trying
cruise.
to sell it, but this is a quote. You take $1,000 bills, tear them up, and just keep going," said Tom Patterson, the dock master of the marina.
Jesus Christ.
Making a ripping up motion with his hands.
You just rip them up and keep going. It's a waking fucking nightmare.
Yeah, me. I'm from Antigua.
I'm paying a fucking Italian diner. Waiter. Cook.
So they tried to sell it to this guy named like something Schmidt for $67 million.
He didn't buy it.
He used to work for Google, but he pulled out.
I used to work for Google.
Excuse me, I was the mold.
He got cold feet.
He got cold feet.
Yeah.
Well, it's bad juju to buy an oligarch's boat.
Well, this is because Andrea McCaffrey, the acting captain of the Alpha Nero, said he has no idea what will happen next. He compared life on the boat on board the stranded boat to a monastery. Lunch is served at noon, dinner at 6 p.m. sharp, cooked by a British chef. The captain said he constantly checks weather reports, tracking hurricanes, which he fears could wreck the vessel.
Good. That'd be the best thing that ever happened to it.
Right. Classic monastery
What are they
stuff.
keeping it afloat for? I guess it's a $65 million boat.
It's a
If it costs $2,000 a day plus.
That's just to keep the AC in.
I know. Yeah,
and they can't move it. They can't move it. And if it sinks, it's going to block this harbor, which is very important to the world trade.
So it's a total.
How much money did these 93,000 people have?
Do we have a total of how much money, like per day total, it costs to keep this thing here?
It's $2,000 a day.
That's just the air AC. That's
$28,000 a week.
What,
$28,000 a week.
Yeah,
$28,000 a week.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's how many a month? 80,
There's
32,
really no
112. How many a month? There's no. It's impossible.
You'd need a machine to tell you.
But
a number tallying machine.
So they've been trying to sell it to somebody. But at the Skullduggery Bar and Restaurant alongside the marina, a table of regulars drank vodka and fretted that Antigua's decision to take on a Putin ally would alienate rich Russian customers who flocked to the island in the winter. Don't flick the tiger's balls, warned one.
No way.
Don't flick the tiger balls.
Don't flick the tiger's balls.
When he ventures out to St. John's, the capital of the two-island nation, McCaffrey, the captain, never wears the red shirt bearing the logo of the Alfa Nero he wears in the marina, worried that a Russian agent may target him.
Wow.
Whoever one day sails the Alfa Nero out of the port, quote, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a submarine with a red star waiting for it. So, good luck selling that.
Holy shit.
So it costs $100 million a fucking month to sit there.
And anybody who buys it, they try to
will
sail
be
off.
assassinated
They'll be
immediately.
You're gonna get torpedoed by a submarine.
Yeah.
Jesus. No, leave it there. Then they're gonna fucking pay for it. You got 95,000 people in the country. It costs $95,000 a month.
Yeah,
112.
So everyone is paying $1,000 a month to keep this boat right there. Every individual.
Yeah. No, everyone would be paying like $1 something.
Again, there's really no way of knowing.
No, it's not bad.
There's really no way of knowing.
Yeah, I can't do math. But
yeah, it's crazy how you got
wild,
to 1,000. You're like, 93,000 people. They're paying $100,000 a month. So what's that? $1 million each?
I can't.
So what's that? Like $400 billion?
That's hilarious. I hope it stays there forever. I guess it's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
we should just take it.
They should turn it into like an attraction.
We got nothing to lose.
They should turn it into. They should charge a price of admission.
Yeah,
you go in. You
put,
get
like,
go to the infinity pool dance
it.
floor. You have a meal.
Yeah, the crew. They have to pay the crew to.
Why don't they just bring people on it like they're doing with that Staten Island Ferry? They want to turn it into like a comedy club.
Great.
Yeah,
do
I
that.
thought there was
That's
a
a good
restaurant
idea.
on an old boat.
I'm gonna write in.
Yeah, write in.
I'm gonna write in.
Yeah, right to the dearest Antigua.
Well, that sounds like a fuck ton of money.
Dearest Barbuda.
You know what? You know what's a way better deal? Trent, Christophe.
Yeah, let's hear it.
For only $450 a year.
Yeah,
That's not that much at all.
Plus applicable fees, including delivery fees. You
I gotta deliver
can
this
hire a fill-in mother for your college student at many of the
Yeah.
United States' esteemed college campuses. This is from the Wall Street Journal. Headline.
You have to do that for every article.
Yeah, we do it for everyone.
For the Wall Street Journal.
Headline: Mothers love a bargain at $450 a year plus applicable fees. Parents hire concierge services to mother their college students. Hugs optional.
What if she was really hot?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of these are like dynamite.
That would really cause a complex with me.
Yeah.
If I was paying her to be my mom.
This fake mom. It's weird. I don't know why.
yeah.
Like
She's just a smoke show MILF, and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
This is by Tara Weiss, reporter for the Wall Street Journal.
I think that'd be Tara Weiss.
Tara Weiss.
Yeah.
Like any good mother, Mindy Horowitz helped Emma Fernstein move into her college dorm, got her an internship, and well, that's a lot. And
Got her an internship.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
fucking incredible. That's a
The
bargain.
fake mom did.
No.
Yeah.
And then took her to lunch when she had a bad day. Horowitz, though, is of no relation. She raised 3 boys of her own and has been a social worker for launching a concierge service for college students living away from home. At $450 a year plus delivery fees, Horowitz, 53 years old, performs some of the same duties students would expect from their own mother.
Kisses.
Among the tasks offered are medicine pickup, delivery, furniture assembly, rides to and from the airport, accompanying college-age children to doctor's appointments. Students can hire Uber, DoorDash, TaskRabbit, and Instacart for the same help, Horowitz said, but we do it a little more lovingly.
That's way less expensive than all those services.
$450 a year.
$450 a year.
Well, each one has its own plus
applicable individual
plus tip.
tip. Well,
tip.
these are 19-year-olds. They don't tip.
Yeah,
Just
just cheap
for sure.
bastards.
Mom probably tips. Moms are paying for it. Anyway.
Yeah. Do they take you to lunch? Do they pay for lunch?
I think that's billed back at cost. Yeah.
That would suck though, dude. Like if you think your mommy's taking you out to lunch and then you get a bill for it. God, you feel like it's like a John and a
Do you
prostitute.
think these kids know that it's
I
not
feel
their
so
mom?
used.
Have you guys ever paid for
my mother's lunch?
Yeah.
Not fucking
No,
once.
not a chance.
Not a
You'd
fucking
say.
chance.
Yeah, no way.
You kidding me?
Not a chance, never have, never will.
You have a job. Well, you should pay for my fucking noodles, you crotchety old broad.
So there's another lady, Rochelle Arnold, owner of Daisy Bug Delivery, who has sold various services to students at the University of Tampa.
That's right there. That's where
right
I'm
there.
from.
That's right. It's near where you're from.
UT is a very expensive private
She
school.
uses her house to receive their packages. It's 6 minutes from campus, said Arnold, who charges $25 for same-day service to deliver to the dorm rooms. Storage cost extra. Arnold is also hired to take Ella, a 19-year-old, to and from the airport and walks her to the terminal.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
She sends the parent a photo of Ella going through security, a package deal costing $45
Yeah.
for a one-way trip, $70 for a round trip.
Yeah.
When Ella got COVID last year, the mom hired Arnold to deliver chicken soup, Panera
Oh
bread,
my
Jell-O,
God.
Gatorade, flowers to her dorm room. Arnold also added a get
Ivermectin.
well balloon and a touching gesture. Ella called me and said, "Mom, I have COVID," and she hugged me while she had COVID. Arnold jokes that to those who ask how many children she has, quote, "Only about 300 of them."
Jesus Christ.
Ew, dude. What's wrong with your pussy? You have 300
So what do you
kids?
think? If you're
What do I think? Honestly, would.
Yeah.
Would.
yeah. Would too. Would you hire a fake mom for your kid? Drop him off at college?
Yeah.
So, do you need a mommy?
I
Do you need an extra mommy?
I
big
want
boy?
to. I want to like Mrs. Doubtfire this service. You know. I dress up
okay.
like.
Hello, children. Hello. Mommy's here. Mommy's here to take you out to
Who needs
dinner.
some Panera gift cards, pumpkin bread, and flowers?
Yeah, they definitely go to Panera a lot.
I would do this.
This is Panera.
I would do
coded.
this for just its entire life and never
Yeah.
pay attention to it at all.
That's child.
It's
That's
I call it it. Your child.
your child is an it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking thing.
well, I don't want to misgender it.
There was one kid who needed a suit, and then the fake mom came in and brought and took one of her own son's suits out of his wardrobe and drove it to the kid so that he could have a suit for his present.
And then her real son came on and was like, what the fuck happened to my...
Yeah, I'm getting married.
job
Mom, I'm
interview.
getting married
Jacob
today.
needed it, darling. Jacob needed
My
your
other
suit.
son, who I love more.
Yeah.
And he fucks me.
They have
Yeah, well, you don't pay me $100 a month. So
$450 a year. It's a great deal.
that is a good deal.
Yeah.
That's pretty unbelievable for all these services, but I'd have to see how these little things are adding up.
I think they add up. I think they add
I
up.
think they
Yeah.
too. It sounds a little too good to be true.
You would also need a
I mean,
picture.
Rachel Arnold would.
We
I mean,
got 300
absolutely.
kids, 450 times 300. Again, there's no way to run this. I think you're anywhere in the ballpark of like 7.3 mil.
You could probably buy the yacht for that kind of money.
That's yacht money
Right,
right
so
there.
300 kids, $450 a year. That would be. Hold on, I can do it. It's 1,500 plus.
No.
What?
Again, they're really... no way.
Or no, 15,000.
15,000. It's more like somewhere around there.
15,000.
It's still not a ton of money if it's your full-time job,
Yeah, it's still not crazy money.
but you do it for the kids.
You do it for the children.
Do it for the kids. When I went to college and my parents
You went to
dropped me
college?
off. Yeah, the first thing
Hell
they were
yeah.
like, "Do you want us to stick around?" And I'd be like, "No, get the fuck out of here." I couldn't
Yeah.
wait for them to leave.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I don't want another mom to come in. Would you get made fun of by everybody on campus? Oh, is that
Yeah.
your mommy?
No, it's
I
somebody my
hired
mom
her.
pays.
Yeah.
No, it's cooler. It's cooler.
It is
somebody
kinda
my
cool.
mom pays
Dude,
to take
no,
care of me.
This is not the
Because I never really learned
Oh,
any
no, that's
life
actually
skills.
my
basic life
campus
skills.
mommy?
Yeah.
It is
So-
like, yeah, basic life skills are missing. I feel like we missed a big part of that. Is that like if you're 18 years old, you should be able to fucking go to a doctor's appointment.
You should be able
take
to go-
yourself to the fucking grocery
Airport,
store.
you can't take a
find a
picture
way
at
to
the
the
terminal?
fucking airport, you dumbass.
Well, that is a
Figure
common
it out.
theme in the Wall Street Journal. The kids aren't all right.
but they
That
are.
is true.
Yeah.
That is
Alt
the
right.
takeaway from every single article.
Yeah,
They
that-
write these articles to trigger boomers. That's the point of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to piss off
Oh.
adults.
But they're all.
She's kind of cute though, right? Am I crazy?
It's true. It's a thing that's happening.
She was probably a piece back in the day.
Is it a page one story?
No,
I don't know.
No, it's not page one.
That's deep.
Well, that's where I found it.
Oh, that's
Wait,
not good.
so the whole point of this is for boomers to read this and be like, these kids can't even fucking do anything.
Yeah, that's what the Wall Street Journal.
their mommies.
That's what the Wall Street Journal exists for.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, we didn't either, but we've been finding that to be the case.
You got to think who's buying physical newspapers. It's got to be the most old.
Yeah, but
people
every
in the
story
world.
makes me irate. Much like.
Oh yeah, we're mad. Now we're mad guys online.
Yeah. This is from the Wall Street Journal.
I love this picture. You should figure out a way to put that in the fucking.
nice.
That's really cool.
we always
really
say
good.
we're going to superimpose the
never
pictures,
have.
and you never have.
Never have.
There's really no way of doing it. much like the math we've tried to do on this episode, it's physically impossible.
The technology just isn't there yet.
It's just it's not there.
not there yet.
So, maybe.
Yeah, I think they say in like 40 or 50 years.
Using AI.
You'd have to actually tape it.
When we recorded our 20,000th episode.
Once we're at 1 million Patreon
Well,
members,
you'd
we'll
have
be
to
able
make
to
a
do
million
that.
copies and put one on everybody's phone, so it'd be a lot of work.
You have to email everyone individually.
Well, we
million
would need a
listeners.
copy machine and. This is a headline.
Headline.
And this is from which
This is from the Wall
syndication?
Street Journal.
Oh, okay. Got it. The Wall Street Journal. Got it.
Yeah, what's it?
Rescuing men from rage rabbit holes.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when I get stuck in one of those.
The manosphere is
no
full
rescuing
of
me.
troubled young men.
Yeah.
Some groups are trying to pull them out.
Ooh.
Pull him out!
Fall back!
Jeremy's in deep.
No, boy.
Well, you may be asking yourselves, why are so many young
Yeah.
men so angry online?
Because everything's bullshit?
Because my coaster count is wrong.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sure about my coaster.
Would you rather your son be in
a...
a rage rabbit hole or be on a coaster counting site? Well, what would you think is the worst?
I would rather him be violently angry.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, that's normal.
Yeah,
It's normal to be
I
like
can relate
pissed
to
off
that.
online,
Yeah,
but if it was like, hey, I need to go to like Uzbekistan and beg a guy to do his fucking freaky caterpillar ride, I'd be like, dude, can't you just get mad at like fucking women online or something like a normal guy?
So-
Can't you just be on an incel thread like a normal fucking kid?
Yeah, dude, get on an intel thread. So why are they so mad, Trent?
Well, men are trailing women in college and in the workplace.
Yep.
Fewer of their relationships are leading to marriage,
Not me. I'm getting married, but
and
okay.
many men feel masculinity is under attack. When young men turn to places like YouTube and X, formerly Twitter. By the way, when is the time when they have to stop saying that?
Formerly Twitter. When
Not for another year.
When it goes back
Year
to
and a
being
half.
called Twitter.
Yeah, in 6 months.
Yeah, when people stop calling it, when Elon's like JK about the X
I
thing.
know we're left to turn but YouTube and X.
Yeah.
They turn to YouTube and X, seeking
Turn to
male
YouTube.
solidarity. They often find more rage.
Oh, God. Sounds like a vicious cycle, Trent.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
So you tell me there's young men who are mad because they're not getting married fast enough, and women are beating us out in the workplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we turn to YouTube, and then we get more mad.
To me,
It sounds so stupid.
That doesn't make any. Turn to YouTube.
Why can't I get married?
That's it. I'm getting on YouTube. No.
Oh, fuck, I can't get married. Let me watch Mr. Beast videos.
Okay, great. Getting beat out in the marketplace. Now I'm gonna fire up X.
Let me fire up YouTube because I'm not getting married and I'm getting beaten out at school and in the workplace. I'm
me,
going to go
it's
ahead and
like,
watch Magic the Gathering videos.
I could care less if a lady makes more money than me.
I care a lot.
They all
Yeah?
are.
Yeah.
They are, well, yeah, they are.
Oh, no, that shit, that kind of shit.
You can't get mad.
That kind of shit pisses me off.
Really?
No, not really. I couldn't really withstand the bit.
That was an uphill, that was an
My
uphill
girlfriend
battle.
makes so much more money than
It
me right
rocks,
now.
dude.
Yeah,
Not
rocks.
right
They pay
now,
for
it
everything.
rocks.
Yeah, I mean, if they still wanted us to pay for everything, that would stink. But a lot of them out there, especially in a big liberal city like this, they'll say, "Let me
Yeah.
grab the bill."
Yeah.
Or they'll go Dutch.
Yeah.
Oh, love going Dutch.
I go Dutch a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've been with your lady for a while.
Yeah, 2 years.
Now, were you paying for all the dates?
Well, at first I was fucking killing it, making a shit pot of money.
Yeah.
And then...
Fuck yeah, bro.
Then things took a turn.
They have taken a dark turn.
Did you turn to YouTube or what'd you do?
I turned to YouTube.
Or X? Or my Twitter?
I at the same time, sometimes I had a dual monitor system. I'd have YouTube going on one and X going on the other. I'd lose my mind, dude.
Punch a fucking hole in the wall.
And then I'd punch a hole in the wall. It would be like, you know.
I just figured I could blow some steam on YouTube X. Now I'm like worked up even more.
Yeah. All my tweets are like, I wish I could get married.
These kids need to join the army.
No.
Go shoot some
brown people.
Well,
or I guess
okay, what about the fire department?
Yeah, and shoot some brown people.
Fire department, sure.
Fire department.
Or what about the boys in blue?
Friends of the show?
I've heard there's sort of a blue flu. And
I was thinking about this.
Some people can replace
Well,
it.
there's a thin blue line.
Yeah, I was thinking we could maybe like behind, like on my wall here, like a kind of predator, like a predator logo, back to blue type vibe.
Yeah, we could probably superimpose that.
Yeah.
You mean the Punisher?
Yeah, Punisher logo.
The alien?
Predator logo. How cool would that? A back to blue predator type
That would be actually pretty sick.
Sounds
That'd
pretty
be
sick.
really cool. It's like he can see infrared, but it's
No, but we have to support the boys in blue.
I
I think we
seeing
can all
infrared. I'm seeing only red.
yeah.
These kids.
I'm seeing
Man.
red because I'm pissed off.
Well, it may look like we have an epidemic of male anger, but under the anger is actually loneliness and sadness.
I'm sure this isn't making any guy mad.
This is This is like the most obvious stupid point about being mad.
Yeah.
Actually, when you're mad, you're actually really sad. Thanks, Wall Street Journal.
Well, that's actually a quote from Justin Baldoni, a filmmaker and
Pissed
actor.
off virgin.
He's a
a
filmmaker.
loser.
They have a lot of quotes from losers in the Wall Street Journal. I'll tell you that right now.
Fucking dork ass.
Dork ass.
A pipsqueak loser who gets no bitches.
Now, guys, this man is not a loser.
Who
He's
is he?
If
actually.
he hears this, he's going to
Wait,
come
who is
murder
he?
all
He's actually a filmmaker and actor behind Man Enough, a podcast about masculinity.
Oh, gay. Sorry.
Nice.
We should listen to Man Enough podcast about masculinity.
Yeah, I
Well,
usually
is it
Like trucks, beer, pussy, football. Man enough. Are you man enough?
As a podcast with a listenership that is 70% male, I think we may actually qualify as a masculinity podcast.
I think you're in the manosphere.
It's hilarious.
Are you 70% male?
I think so.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of right where we want to be.
No, I'm not. No, my podcast is about 96.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all dudes.
Fuck yeah,
It's
bro.
almost. We always do ladies and gentlemen, mostly
I'm
gentlemen.
just trying to get these angry young men a place to turn to on YouTube and also on
low-key,
Spotify.
I've said that before on mine. No, it's for people.
So what did this guy say, Trent?
Yeah, what did he say? Justin
said,
Valdez.
Well,
What's
he
his
said
name?
anger is really
Right. He said
loneliness
that.
and sadness.
It's such a whack point, dude. We all shut up. It's really pissing me off, that kind of crap.
Yeah, dude. You have to fire up X.
Shut the fuck up.
Approximately 65% of men in the U.S. say they're hesitant to seek professional help for stress, anxiety, or depression,
Yeah.
according to a study this month from the Cleveland Clinic. And the
Yeah, in
respondents,
Cleveland, I bet.
the respondents who expressed such reluctance were twice as likely as other men to spend several hours a day on social media. Untreated mental health can also result in violence towards others. In 2014, a 22-year-old male student at the University of California, Santa Barbara, killed 7 people after posting a YouTube video in which he vowed to retaliate against stuck-up blondes. He claimed would have rejected him
Are they just
online.
talking about Elliot Rodger? Or was that recently?
Who's Elliot Rodger?
Yeah, who's
You don't know who
Rodger?
Elliot Rodger
Is that
is?
the kid who shot up the sorority?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2014?
No, 2014, yeah. That's
The
what it was.
Supreme Gentleman.
The Supreme Gentleman.
That's what he called himself. He
Yikes. Oh,
called
is that what
himself
he
the
called
Supreme
himself?
Gentleman, yeah.
As long as you're not calling him that. I was
No,
like,
no.
yo.
Well, he's actually kind of the supreme gentleman.
He's Incel King, Supreme Gentleman.
He was like the first big
Wait,
incel
is this
king.
2014?
Yeah, they probably didn't want to mention his
They
name.
just alluded to Elliot Rodger. That's so funny.
They probably didn't want to mention his name for fear of inspiring another.
I mean, he already had a copycat.
We can't immortalize
Alec
these
Manassian in Toronto.
We named their names in this podcast.
Yeah. What? Alec Manassian's
Well, you
in
actually
prison
have
for the
their
rest of his
pictures
life.
up on your wall.
Yeah. And I kissed him before I go to bed. I go, I'll kiss you.
But
I'll kiss you.
So
Yeah.
Are this is a quote. Are women giving up on men? Ask one YouTube ad.
Asked a YouTube
The level
ad?
of research for the Wall Street Journal is so funny.
It's directed. The ad directed viewers to a Man Enough podcast.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
So this is kind of just a puff piece about the Man Enough podcast.
Sounds like it's a lot of this shit in here too.
A puff piece, yeah.
But
I like seeing the puff pieces walking around. Mm-hmm.
About
Twinkie guys.
The podcast was about women choosing not to date and having less sex. The group hopes
So
that
they're not getting any either.
Yeah, but that's by choice.
Oh,
They're vol cells, they call
Vol
them.
cells.
Vol cells, yeah.
they all sound like Pokemon types.
Yeah, vol cells and incels.
To me, it kind of sounds
There's
like a
gym
heartbeat.
cells.
An evil heartbeat.
I don't.
Sounds like to me.
Call me crazy, but I don't want any of my shit to end with
It was
the cell. Yeah, I don't want cell to be.
Yeah, because it's short for celibate, which means you're not getting any pussy. Do you and your girlfriend have sex?
We have a 5-year plan to get there. Right now, we're doing a little bit of groundwork.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Nice, man. Me
Yeah.
too. I'm on a 10-year plan.
Oh wow.
So good for you.
no, I
Good
wish
for
we.
you.
Honestly, I wish we were moving slower.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else?
So,
Trent?
irritable female syndrome.
Yeah,
I keep reading.
the group hopes that by listening to the podcast, men will understand the reasons women feel disenchanted with dating, and that it isn't because women hate men. Quote, irritable female syndrome.
That's hilarious.
Learn the
Nice.
symptoms and remedies, reads a post that Diverting Hate plans to place on X. While crafted to appeal to a man's angry side, it will link to an article explaining the reasons women might be irritated and how to respond with compassion. Since this summer,
This is not going to work.
Diverting Hate, and it's
not gonna
No, you're
we'll
gonna
get
wanna
to
lash
that
out
because
What angry guy is like, the women are upset too? Oh, let me figure that out.
so
You know, actually respond with
this company's been running ads since the summer, and the head of it, Tierney, her last name's Tierney, says the ads
Tyranny.
post.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I
sounds
bet her last
about
name is
fucking right.
Tyranny.
Yeah, but her first name is Evil. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So what did you do to this poor innocent man?
Yeah.
She says the ads and posts so far have had 700,000 impressions, and that 1% of the men have viewed them, have clicked on them.
So that's
not
7,000 men. The 7,000 impression, but that's not broken down by gender.
It says of the men, 1% of the men viewed them.
So there's
have clicked on
700,000 impression. How many of those are women?
Well, I think
And
they're
then
men.
minus
They're all
that.
men.
It's not
700 impressions.
and that 1% of the
Regardless,
men.
men or
So-
women,
viewed
it's
them.
quite low.
So let's say it's 50-50 at best. It's 3,500 men. I've seen that ad.
I'll take your word for it.
Probably
'cause
none of them are mad. They're probably all fucking.
there's really
like
no way
guys
of
with
knowing.
big glasses.
yeah, I can't really do that kind of math.
They're like, yeah,
You just have
okay.
a machine.
I'm really.
kind of.
I'm really good at math.
So that's not working, Trent. So this
So it's really kind
ad
No,
is
that's not
working.
gonna work.
So there's a
It's-
whole article about how an ad's not working.
of. It's all for naught. The purpose of this article is to say
I mean,
all this work
for nothing.
is for naught.
Yeah, Diverting Hate has
So
a
it hasn't worked.
$60,000 advertising budget for the next 12 months. Or
It's
you could say a
relatively
year
small.
if you
Hasn't
might
been
want to
working.
say a year. It's relatively small. Big brands spend compared to what big brands spend online. It's a reasonable start given our objectives. She adds.
Well, it's been
a lot.
easy to get this message in front of young men online. Tierney says the real challenge will be getting men to join the support groups or to seek therapy. It's still too early to track that.
Well, maybe we shouldn't play on their anger to get them.
Here's what I think. I think we were all happier when we weren't talking about mental health at all.
Yeah, me too.
That's true.
20 years ago, yes, even the phrase mental health didn't even exist.
No.
20 years ago.
No.
And I think we were all...
It was like my schizophrenic aunt, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your schizophrenic aunt was kooky.
Right,
You know?
but everybody
That was better.
everybody I talk to now is in therapy, which is proof enough that it's not working.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
an
agree.
endless. It's endless.
I recently stopped going to therapy.
Good for you.
And I gotta say, I feel a lot worse.
Yeah.
I've been having nightmares every night.
Really?
Have I told you guys? Yeah.
Yeah, you've been telling me about it.
Yeah, I've
Your
had
nightmares.
2 nights ago. I had a nightmare that my stomach was sliced open.
And is this
There's
because you're
blood
an angry
everywhere.
man, or what?
Yeah, it's because I want to get married. And It's because I've been
your girlfriend makes more money than you.
my girlfriend, and I've been taken to YouTube and X.
Yeah.
Formerly Twitter.
I've been taken to X, formerly Twitter, to express my rage. And now I have dreams where people break into our apartment and do brutal, sadistic acts.
Yeah. So yesterday you told me you had a dream about Joe Rogan.
Oh, I had a great
You were hanging out with
dream.
strippers and he stole.
That was awesome.
Oh, that's a good.
That was a cool dream.
So I don't want to add any fuel to your fire here, but that room that you're in, our old roommate
pooped and peed in there.
Well, we had a home intrusion happen one time.
Really?
And he walked into his room.
No way.
I'm dead serious.
No.
But it was only because both our door was fucked up and the front door lock was broken as well. So it was a perfect storm.
It's a perfect storm.
Perfect storm.
Turkish man. Not that I'm not making any.
How do you know he was Turkish?
I don't know. We kind of landed there.
Turkey.
He seemed quite Turkish.
Am I from Turkey? Is this Turkey? No, this is my apartment.
He walked in, and my roommate woke up in the morning, and there was a man in his room. And he was like holding some of his books and stuff, and then he just like ran away. And then he ran out and chased him, and he found him like in a bodega. He was just sitting there. I think he had like said some mental health issues. And but yeah, so
guy.
the room is haunted. So
So
yep, I will
sleep
see that.
easy tonight.
I will see that Turkish man in my dreams.
yeah.
He will visit me in the night.
yeah, but I don't think we're not supposed to talk about all this stuff. I think you're supposed to bury it deep down.
You're supposed to
correct.
Yell at the TV when you get a question wrong on Jeopardy.
You're supposed to slam the remote down when the volume's not working correctly.
Right. You're supposed to have a bad day at work and then blame your wife for it.
Yeah.
Normal
She should have
stuff.
written an article about that.
The dinner is cold.
Tell me I'm wrong.
The stress at work is definitely the cause of the problem. However, independent of that, the dinner was cold.
Yeah. And you know what I'm not going to do? After I yell at my wife about the dinner and slam the remote, I'm not going to turn to YouTube and X because I just got it out.
No, I'm going to turn on the Man Enough podcast.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because
she's going to start crying and you go, what? That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
What women really like is being incredulous.
So in that
What the
article,
fuck? What?
So there was no key takeaway of what to do better.
No.
They
I
basically
believe it was centered around the advertising budget was a big part of it.
It seemed like a frivolous plug for this guy's podcast.
Yeah, for the Man Enough podcast. Just call this the Man Enough podcast. Take it. Take the name.
There's already another echo chamber out there. Might as well be two Man Enoughs.
The Man Enough Echo Chamber podcast. The
I like
Echo
Joe
Chamber
and
Man
Trent.
Enough with Joe and Trent. The
We'll still
Echo
call
Chamber.
our fans chamber pots.
Yeah, but it'll be the Man Enough podcast.
I like it.
I like it, dude.
Yeah, the articles. Yeah, I mean, there's no real answers.
Not.
It just said they're fucked.
I feel like the genuine
and there's nothing we can do about it. So
and there's not a damn thing we can fucking do about it.
thanks for buying the Wall Street
Thanks
Journal.
for buying the Wall Street motherfucking journey.
Paying for sex.
No, definitely.
Because really, when you're nutting,
Ain't nothing wrong. Yeah.
So why don't they these incels just buck up, get a nice escort,
Yeah.
treat her respectfully.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty hard for you to consider doing.
Yeah.
Return her.
Like, no, you shouldn't get like a nice escort. You should get like a real,
Okay.
like, woman of the night, street walking prostitute.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she's not going to put up with any of your shit.
She's probably got a pimp
She's got a pimp that will beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. And it'll also remind you that women can take care of their own. Right?
They have knives, they have tasers, they have mace. They will beat the shit out of you.
So if you're
they'll also make you bust fat loads.
Exactly. And then you're going to feel great after. So if you're an angry young man battling with anger,
you should
having a tough time
with
the ladies,
find a street
walking
prostitute.
No shame in paying for sex work.
That's the moral of this podcast today. Listen up, all you chamber pots.
Go
if you're an angry young man, go get yourself a fucking dirty whore.
Get yourself a dirty whore.
Yeah.
Christophe Jean, thank you so much
Thanks,
for joining
dude.
us.
Thanks for having me on.
You want to plug?
I'd like to plug the Wall Street Journal, and I would like to plug the Rough Week podcast as well. Check that out.
Check out Rough Week.
Yes, sir.
Streaming everywhere.
Yeah. It's a good podcast.
Thanks, man.
That's it.
That's
That's the show.
I'm Joe Nunnink signing off.
And I'm Trent Mabry signing off.
And I'm, Christophe Jean. Fuck. Signing off.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.